you mentioned that you own a company called Bingwa and Sahi Interior Builders, and we started talking about Bingwa, and honestly, up to now, it's one of the best ideas that I've had from an SME, and I'm not saying that to butter you up, but I think it's generally one of the best ideas that I've seen in a long time. And what Bingwa is, it's a home services platform whereby right now, if let's say at home, if I want to order food, I don't want to cook, I'll use Glovo, Uber Eats, and I'll order from there from a restaurant, right? But I've never thought if I need an electrician, maybe there's something needs to be fixed, or I need a plumber, maybe how would I? Because right now the only way I could do it is through referrals. Talk to my caretaker, anitumie mtu wake labda ni mtu ajui kufanya, ni ile tu atampatia certain commission afanye, and then now aniharibie, then I have to look for someone else who probably has and then by the time it's fixed, I've spent so much time and money to have it fixed. But now with Bingwa, it is a platform whereby I can get all those services, just like what I would do if I want to get a Bolt or an Uber ride to wherever, through referrals of people that on the app can say, huyu mtu alinifanyia hivi na iko hivi. So how did that idea come about, which is genius in my opinion?
2010. I had invited this guy who had constructed for me a bar, which is a church. Because I felt that
Meta.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, you know the story.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that part.
Meta. So this guy was a student at Buruburu School of Finance. So I asked him, I found him at the lab on a lunch hour. He didn't have money for lunch, so we had a chat. So this gent was 23 years old then. I think, no, maybe younger. Because when he came now to me, he was 23. He was a student doing arts, interior design. So I asked him, Henry, ukitoka shule, uajiriwe uchoke, look for me, we start something. Because he did a fantastic job converting a bar into a church. And why I wanted to do that is because I wanted to reach out to guys who are living irresponsibly. After working for breweries, I could tell what responsible drinking means. It was misquoted. Also, maybe it's not meant what it was communicated as. And so this guy did a fantastic job, came looking for me in 2010. We registered Sahi. And Sahi basically is a space planning, interior and build company. So we bring spaces to life. So we registered the company and Sahi, and it's a niche company. Niche, basically, we don't need so many businesses, to run the organization, because it's a high margin, low volume kind of business. So our focus was is still, because it's still on. Our focus is corporate offices, retail malls, and warehouses.
Designing them.
Basically space plan, design, and build. So it's a turnkey project. You just engage us, come with your laptop bag, and you find everything. You go to the toilet, you have your tissue. Kitchen, you have sugar. There are some clients who want that. But there are some other clients who want, bits. They want to subcontract this, subcontract that, whichever way. There are some who come with their own designs, like LC Waikiki or Woolworths will design from South Africa or Turkey, and then they give it to us. Others will also, like Al Jazeera we designed
their offices.
The British government, their visa processing center in Nine West, they designed, through Societe consultants. So it can be either. Bechtel, they designed from Turkey again. We designed. We were project managed from Turkey, but the client is in US. You get, so it's as client prefers. So that being niche, and you hear kind of clients are high-end corporate, few clients in a year, they start coming back to us. Maintenance services, small installation, repairs, they want a fresh coat of paint, they want something, ACs need servicing, such small jobs. So what we would do, would go back to our database, look who had we subcontracted in that specific project.
Work, yeah.
So call him, send him to that specific client, and go and negotiate with them, do that maintenance service. Like for instance, Joseph did an AC at Teleperformance. Joseph, go and see this office admin, muongeleshe, and do their AC, service the AC, and then negotiate. Malizane huko. So clients didn't want that.
Yeah.
They want us to come and supervise Joseph as he's doing that small service. What that means is getting a project manager or a project supervisor from an ongoing project. Mm-hmm. These are
guinea fowls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying in Sahihi,
yeah,
you used to get clients.
Yes.
Once you create a product for them, then they would come back to you for smaller services, maybe support.
Yes.
And that's how now.
Now, that was a journey.
Yes.
Towards Bingwa.
Okay.
So these clients, you see, one has rejected to deal directly with a fundi.
Yes.
Who we had subcontracted to do that specific work.
Yeah.
So he understands the infrastructure of the AC within that a specific office.
Yeah.
But the client does not want to deal with them directly. Not one client, not two, almost all of our corporate clients. They want us come supervise that guy as he does the service. We charge them, and we'll charge them 3-4 times. They are happy. The fundi is happy. We've paid him, but we have been left, disoriented because we've had to pull a project supervisor or a project manager from a site to come and supervise this small job. And the project supervisor is handling a whole project which has builders works, specialized works, furniture, fixed furniture, a comprehensive project, only to come and supervise just a guy opening an AC, cleaning the fins, filling the gas, putting it back, and then go back.
Yeah.
That disturbed us. So I started thinking, 2017, what is the problem? So I started, engaging the clients. This is what I picked. Fundis, they will let clients down. So the trust issue became out so big, so loudly, that this fundi, and I think you can attest to this, even you as an individual having engaged a fundi, if you leave him, first of all, he'll exaggerate.
Yeah, the problem.
He'll tell you that maybe he didn't have anywhere else to go. So this work, which is supposed to take 30 minutes of cleaning an AC and filling gas and, and putting it back, he'll take a whole day. So that he can charge you, maybe double.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have anywhere else to go that day.
Yeah.
Or the clumsiness of these fundis, he was supposed to repair AC, ameharibu carpet, unrelated completely. You don't know how to deal with the guy. Or the guy receives another call for another gig, goes out, alafu anasikia, hii kazi ni tamu kuliko hii ambayo nafanya. Then guy switches off the phone and disappears. That time, he had dismantled the AC, everything is down.
Akadanganyana ameenda kutafuta kitu.
Hata hajasema chochote. You just think the guy is around.
Yeah.
And then, they told you it's 30 minutes job. So you look at your next appointment, maybe it's 1.5 hours, you're fine. And then after 1.5 hours, everything is down on the floor and there's no one. The guy you're calling him can't reach him.
Yeah.
He's disappeared. What do? You're the secretary or the office admin. You have this meeting with now.
Yeah.
The guy has disappeared. Or something is lost in the office. So trust came out so loudly. And so I asked myself, how can I build a pool of trusted fundis such that whenever our clients call for maintenance, for small installations, for repairs, I mean, I can just send them and tell them to go and ask Sahi. And so initially we came up with Ufundi. Ufundi was an app where we would pull, train guys, and then, but only for a few services. That was plumbing, electrical, painting, just small menial jobs, and then send them. So what was common? It was plumbing. What else? AC. What else? I mean, we went on increasing on that pool.
Yeah.
And so I realized construction was very small as an industry.
Yeah.
And this was after going to NCA, talked to the acting CEO then, Engineer Ketch, and asked him, to give me the accredited fundis on his database so that it would be easier for me just to pull them, train them, and activate them on the platform so that when our clients come, we can just release them and it's easy.
Yeah.
And when Engineer Ketch told me that every day in construction sites in Kenya, there are 900,000 fundis who go to work, working.
900,000.
900,000. But only 30,000 were in their database who had been accredited.
What?
And so I thought, out of 30,000,
that's a small number.
The number that you can trust that they'll do a good job is just a handful. By then I hadn't known the statistics. It's just a handful. Then construction must be very small.
Yeah.
Is it going to sustain this app that we are creating?
Yeah.
So immediately we changed our business model and we came up with Bingwa. So it changed from Ufundi to Bingwa.
Thank you so much for watching that highlight video. If you want to watch the full conversation that we had on the game drive, click here. I'm going to put it here. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even share with anyone who would be interested in this conversation. It helps my channel and it helps me make more videos like this. Asante. Bye.